this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Rockets have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. So it'll be James Harden shooting. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one. Smith checked in for Jones. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Houston making a switch. Jones is checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Harris is checked in for Ellis.
So often what you're able to do on the road defines who you are as a team, and in the Western Conference where you'll finish in that conference. Lucky for Dallas, they were a very strong road team.
Smith, no good.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Dallas with 23 road wins, as you said, and that seemed to be the difference for them getting back to the playoff picture and driving the Spurs all the way to 7 games in round one.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it on.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Yeah, don't take any risks. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
Howard, the pass to Brewer. To the paint. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time.
James Harden.
Well, Clark, you look at why the Mavs are so good on the road. They just weren't affected by the change in venue.
Yeah, they were top 3 in shooting as a road team right behind the Heat and the Spurs, unfazed by being away from home.
Well, James Harden is a pure scorer, but for him to get this Rockets team where they hope to go, I think he has to lead in more ways than just offensively. He really needs to set the example with his defense, his effort, and his unselfishness as well.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Howard with this screen on run. Harden dishes to Brewer. Off target from outside. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Keep it going for your Rockets power dancer.
Here's Barea. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
They've got Terry. Smith is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Pablo Prigioni. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Houston ball. 17 seconds on the shot.
Screen by Howard. Here's Prigioni. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
Here's Harris. And the rejection by Smith. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. For Houston, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Well, the Rockets, wouldn't you say, are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard. But this is a team that's held the winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. It's pretty impressive.
It is. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Patrick Beverley could make the case for being the league's most disruptive defender at point guard. He said, quote, "I know some people might not like my defense, but I don't really care. I'm physical, I'm tough, and I'm setting the tone. I don't look at the numbers, I just go out there and I guard everyone exactly the same. And that's aggressively, Kevin, exactly what they're looking for."
He gets after it. Nothing easy. Thanks, Doris.
And the Rockets showed great patience and planning over time, freeing up cap space, acquiring young assets. That enabled them to trade for James Harden and, of course, attract Dwight Howard in free agency, too.
And he nails the third.
And this Rockets team, for all of its success, is still young, still developing that chemistry, but make no mistake, they've elevated themselves from playoff contender to potential title contender. I think exciting times are certainly in store in Houston.
The wide open look here for Terry. The Rockets with another miss. Harris misses.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Gets it out to Terry. The dish to Prigioni. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
And it's Terry off the drive.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
And it's Terry again missing. Dallas moving the ball around. Villanueva with the buckets.
He put that lead pass in perfect position for his teammate.
Prigioni for 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Rockets lead by 4.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Brewer is checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for Pablo Prigioni. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Harris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Raymond Felton.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
James Harden with those rush hour handles, whether it's breaking his man down in isolation or running the pick and roll, he keeps that thing on the string.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's blocked. The dive for the ball. And he gets it back. Harden right side. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Chandler. Here's Nowitzki. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Nowitzki's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Here's Smith. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Ellis kicks to Nowitzki. That gives them the lead. Nowitzki's got 4 points in the quarter. Smith for 3. Smith missing again for Dallas. They've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Parsons off with the layup.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
A different look for Dallas. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Parsons. Jefferson comes in for Monte Ellis. And Barea subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here is Barea. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Chandler, the pass to Aminu. Barea dishes to Aminu. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. And the Mavericks lead by 2. Here's Harden. Kept alive. Kicks to Smith. Tries again. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter. He's missing a lot of shots out here. Offensively, he just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. The open shot by Brewer. Releases from the wing and drills it. Brewer's got 4 points this quarter.
Tell you what, this is one area where they've really thrived here today, the transition game.
Yeah, and I think they need to look for even more of those quick hitting opportunities.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he tore it up on the offensive glass in the first couple of quarters. Love the effort you're getting out of him.
Incredibly persistent, which is what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. I should know. I used to eat a lot of glass in my day.
On the floor for Dallas. Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. Dirk and Chandler up front. Then it's Felton in at the point.
A lot of things go into a team being successful. But one key is being efficient offensively, and the Mavericks were one of the more efficient teams in the league because they understood where their best shots came from and usually took those shots.
Rockets trail by 3. And it's Terry off the drive. This one for 3. Ariza no luck.
Using his strength nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work.
Guys, you would think as they get older, less shots would fall for them. But for the Mavs, it just hasn't been the case. A top offense last year, as you guys are talking about.
Well, they got older, and they seem to get smarter. They added a couple of really nice pieces in the backcourt. And as we know, Rick Carlisle, terrific coach, putting his players in a position to succeed. So that was an excellent offense last year.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Felton kicks to Nowitzki. And stolen by Ariza. And he lobs it up. Kicks it out to Terry. For the lead. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ellis, the pass to Nowitzki. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 4 assists in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now.